watching Dreams from the Deccan, where we'll take a look at remarkable business leaders from the southern states. Luxury resorts are at every big holiday destination today and usually offer a wide range of amenities. But at least one Indian chain has moved the other way and decided to do things differently. Kerala-based CGH Group runs several resorts that strip away modern distractions and let vacationers truly experience God's own country. Here's a look at CGH and the man at its helm, Jose Dominic. Kerala. Some like to call it God's own country. And for visitors from around the world, Kerala is a one-of-a-kind piece of paradise. Every year, countless tourists flock to its pristine backwaters and beautiful beaches. Cashing in on this opportunity is CGH Earth. A family-run business, the company is headed by Jose Dominic. Back in 1974, he gave up a promising career as a chartered accountant in Mumbai to look after his father's small business. There was no looking back. Under Dominic, CGH Earth created a unique business model for hotels and became an enterprise worth 75 crores.
So tell us, what was the beginning like for you, and how were you sort of pushed into taking over this organization?
Though I was very much part of my growing up of the hotel, my father's anguishes, I could see, as a school child, I could see the great joy in working in getting involved in the hotel. Eventually, I did not choose to come here. When we thought I'd become a chartered accountant, I went off to Mumbai. Okay. But having come back and joined him, at first I would say very reluctantly, I could see that that the big change that we have seen and taking place is that that luxury and hotels and the offerings itself had to be different for what we are in our resources that we could muster. That was the big happening. As we went along, we saw that less is more, that nature and community are so important. All this became a new ideology, and I think our success, or CGH Earth, is that we try to follow our own path. The challenges are that, am I doing the right thing?
Right.
Am I doing something which is not workable? But every step we've taken, we've seen that it was our pioneering steps that have been the most successful steps,
Okay.
and not the ones we wanted to be better than the other.
CGH Earth hotels are sprinkled across Kerala, but all of them have one thing in common. They capture the essence of nature. Devoid of TV sets and other amenities commonly found in luxury hotels, CGH properties are all about the local area and the people who inhabit them. And customers are more than willing to pay 5-star rates for the experience.
That's the kind of holiday which we increasingly being sought after by people who live in environments and in cities which are cramped with luxuries of one kind, but absence is the luxury of the new kind.
Right.
Which the new kind is space, new kind is a self.
CGH resorts stand out because they strive to be in harmony with nature. But while CGH has been ahead of its time in being environmentally friendly, in one sense, it's a very traditional company.
Most family businesses sort of run into trouble after a point in time, but you've somehow managed to keep it together. So what is the glue that holds you together, and how do you resolve your differences?
Yes, in fact, this grew, I would say, the second generation. My father started the business. I'm his eldest son. I joined him first, and all my younger brothers, five brothers came in. We have our disagreements, and huge disagreements. We see there's one way that we see for ourselves. There will be other views in which others see that's not entirely that's the direction, they would like the deviation. So what we try to do is to try and create the space for each one.
With family aspirations rising and opportunities beckoning, CGH is now planning to take its success to the next level.
Going forward, I think we will now come to a stage we have to scale ourselves up, claim our space, and own our space, which means that we have much larger resources. Therefore, I think the time is not far away when we'll have to go in for a public IPO, when we are owned, publicly accountable, and in that way will give us a new discipline.
So going forward, like you said, the IPO is one option. So what else do you have slated for the future?
Going forward, we are now currently in the geography that we are now operating is Peninsular India. We believe that we should be pan-India, but not to go where is the established trade route or the established route where tourism is already blowing. We would like to be greenfield, go to places where others fear to trade. When Coconut Lagoon was set up in '93, there was not a hotel in the backwaters. This was the first hotel, but it took in so quick a time. Now the backwaters are Kerala's prime attraction.
Right.
India, with our vast population, with our vast cultural variations, our languages, our cuisines, and our religions, it's a tremendous opportunity. And anywhere that we can go, we look towards North Kerala, we look towards North Karnataka, we look towards rural Tamil Nadu, we look towards Andamans. We are now looking now to, we hope one day we should be in the Kutch, we should be in the Northeast, anywhere. That in a way will give us, I think in a modern sense, the unifying factor is we will be indigenous wherever we go. Modern travelers are also seeking unique and experiences that will enrich themselves, and for that we have to rely on the locality. We are just the facilitator, we are just the creator, and to bring all these elements together. So far we've owned our enterprises or leased our enterprises. We now go into partnerships with others. I would love to go to a situation where we have community-owned hotels.
Oh, wonderful.
Where the community are the beneficiaries.
Making the ordinary extraordinary and ensuring the indigenous is supreme. It's a recipe for success, and CGH Earth is reaping the benefits. And that's it for this episode of Dreams from the Deccan. Thanks for watching.